A verse that Jesus said that went over many people's heads. Jesus said, "Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, for you encompass land and sea to make one proselyte," which means converted, "and when he is made, you make him twofold more the child of hell than ye yourselves." Now, many people hear this and give it no mind. But as you see in Acts, you notice that Paul, Barabbas, and Luke are the ones that traveled across lands and seas to make people converted. But us being followers of Jesus, we know that he told the 12 that they should not have gone over the land of Israel or the cities of Samaria until the Son of Man become. Jesus also told us, if Christ say he's here or Christ say he's there, believe him not. Well, as you read in Acts, you see that Paul went to preach that he was indeed the Son of God. And he was preaching that he was that very Christ and that Christ rose in him. Jesus also told the 12 disciples, do not bring a script during your journey. As Paul was doing his ministry, he ran into problems with other churches because Paul was preaching that which was contrary to the law. Jesus told us, not one jot or tittle shall pass from the law till heaven and earth pass and all be fulfilled. So Paul continues to preach that man isn't saved by the law, but by the grace of God. That sound good at first until you realize, hold on, didn't Jesus' commandments fulfill the law? So Paul is telling you, you aren't saved by those two commandments. But Jesus tells us, if you want to enter into life, keep the commandments. Paul also lets us know himself that he received the gospel of the uncircumcision as Peter received the gospel of the circumcision. This circumcision isn't talking about the outwardly circumcision. It's talking about the inwardly circumcision of the heart. Paul is telling you that you aren't saved by the law, but you are saved by the grace of God. And just by believing in his name and having faith, you are saved. But that is not the case. What Paul failed to explain, if you keep those two commandments, you put your heart through circumcision. But Paul did tell you that a Jew is not one that's outwardly of the flesh of the circumcision, but is one that is inwardly of the flesh of the circumcision, that of the heart. So not only did he tell you what a Jew was, he also tells you that his gospel is for the Gentiles and for the heathens. Jesus told you the Son of Man plants the good seed, then comes the wicked one and take that which was planted inside of his heart. You seen how fast Paul came right after Jesus?